I'm going to talk a little bit about Russell Brand, but since we don't know a whole heck of a lot of details and I just really haven't investigated this thoroughly, I'm just going to talk like in general about the situation. I can speak on this because I was a molestation and rape victim as a child, so I know what true rape is like. Anyway, first of all, he is a very weird individual and he's very unattractive. So are these women just getting with him because of his fame? I mean, that's all I can see. But my point in general with his case and so many other cases is the person's famous. If they're not dedicated to their wife and they have all these women throwing themselves at them, what do you expect that he's going to think you're going to do with him? If he's inviting you to drinks or dinner or to go backstage to something or come to his hotel room, what do you expect that he's thinking you're going to do? You know, it's mind-blowing. If you're an adult, then if you go with someone when you know they're expecting something, then that's on you. You know, yes, you should be able to say no and they should back off, but you know a lot of men don't do that, especially famous men that can get away with stuff. So a lot of these women bring the shit on themselves. They're not naive. Even teenagers nowadays are not naive. They have sense enough not to go with strangers. So a grown-ass woman is going to go with this guy knowing he's going to expect sex. And then when he, keeps trying to coerce you, and then all of a sudden, oh God, I didn't think this was going to happen. What the fuck did you expect? Like I said, when you say no, it should be no. But you put yourself in that situation. Now, I'm going to say, but there's a caveat. Someone like Bill Cosby, where he drugged people. Now, that's a whole different story. If you're drugged, you don't know, then that's fucked up. And even then, why did you go to his hotel room? You know what he wanted. He wasn't just going to go to your hotel room to talk. People put themselves in this situation and wonder why shit happens. But if someone drugs you, that's a whole different thing. But if someone's not drugging you, you're just going to their hotel room, you put yourself in that situation. If you want to interact with them, stay in a public place. Go out for dinner, go out for coffee, and then you're safe. You don't go back to a back area or a hotel room or their house. It's just stupidity. You're putting yourself in that situation. Just like when people say, oh, someone dressed slutty, they should be able to do that and men shouldn't be gawking at them and want to fuck them. But aren't you putting yourself in a position knowing how men are, that if you're looking like a total slut, that something more than likely is going to happen to you? It's 2 a.m., you're walking out of a club, walking home with a dress hiked up over your ass. You're not more than likely going to get approached by someone or attacked. I mean, it's simple. I mean, you shouldn't be dressing slutty in the first place. That's one of the problems with society now. There's no modesty. People just act like whores and dress like sluts, and it's so pathetic and sad. But I'm saying people put themselves at risk for something to happen. If you're in a loose sweat outfit and you're with a friend and everything, you're not as likely to get as much as attention as if you're in a mini skirt hiked up over your ass that's 3 sizes too tight. And a lot of people say, oh, freedom of wearing, bullshit. Society has gone down the shithole, and men nowadays, with the internet and porn, don't look at women the way they used to look at women when there was morality and respect. They look at women like whores. Now, there's some decent guys out there, but a lot of men are not. So, lower your chances of this shit happening to you. Dress respectively. Don't be a dumb fuck and go to somebody's hotel that you don't know. I don't give a shit what type of star they are. If they're a billionaire, stay in a public place. You don't know what's going to happen. Plain and simple. And like I said, I feel for people that get raped. I dealt with it. But I, as a child, didn't put myself in that situation. And as an adult, I'm super careful. I would never be a dumb fuck to go to somebody's room or backstage or anything now, because I would be asking for it. We shouldn't have to feel that way, that we can't go places and stuff. But we are in a time now where there's low morals and people are doing all types of crazy shit. And it's even worse with a celebrity, because they can pay off people, and their word against a little peasant's word, they'll get away with shit. So that's all I'm saying. We don't know what Russell did. He probably did do it. He seems like a weird-ass guy. But, you should have never put yourself in the situation for that to happen. Period. I have no sympathy for ignorant people. When you bring something on yourself, that's your fucking fault. If he started to make moves on you, you should have immediately left, called the police immediately. But you should not have even been in a private area with him in the first place. Money is not worth your security. It's not worth getting raped, catching AIDS. So, women, use a little common sense, have some self-respect, and stop being dumb fucks. Really stop being dumb fucks. Anyway, if you like to hear from an intelligent person that doesn't mince their words and looks at all possibilities, hit that like and subscribe button. Check out my past videos and my upcoming videos, and I hope you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are.